This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net, Danger Entertainment Network podcasts. Dalalan, 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 Battlestone, and Dalalan, 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 he was poisoned with a little bit.
He won't make it through
with a little bit of porridge.
Come on,
yeah. A little bit of porridge, he won't make it through tonight. It's in, we're doing it.
It's a little bit of a callback to with a little bit of drowl as well.
That's right, yeah, we have done that before. I reuse material, don't I? I got like 7 songs. That's it, yeah. Just go around in my head endlessly. Yeah, it's with the Winston Scott.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Seriously, how are you doing, mate?
Not great. I just don't really know how to feel or how I should feel.
Do not be so hard on yourself. We all have these feelings, so feel them, and we will be here for you.
Fulton drops to his knees and starts bawling. Felder goes and hugs Fulton.
Whoa.
You realise that there is another boat coming up behind you.
Eyes on deck, Danger Club.
A 10-foot tall skeletal giant pulls itself up out of the water.
This is awesome.
The adventure continues now.
A giant skeleton. A giant. A giant. A giant. A giant. How do I act? Poorly.
Why?
Giant. A giant, a giant, a giant, a giant.
I just embiggen myself, and I'm a giant.
Of course, it's all in your mind. Serene, serene, serene. I am a giant. Serene, serene, serene. So a giant.
How do I know where to put my hands? The whispering tyrant told me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hello.
That was weird.
A somewhat muted fanfare.
It's been a heavy couple of podcasts. Been a heavy couple of episodes. Been a lot of deep talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Deep.
That's right.
Real talk.
Deep.
Fishing.
Shark jumping.
Shark jumping.
Actual shark jumping.
Actual shark jumping.
Skeletons.
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 Lot of callbacks.
Lot of callbacks.
A lot of coolbacks.
Lot of callbacks.
Yeah.
So for everyone I told to go back and listen to episode 10 and enjoy the Jumping the Shark episode, that's actually episode 21, but I hope you enjoyed the 10 episodes of excellent content that you found while trying to locate that correct
Nice,
episode.
sneaky.
There's no blooming sharks in this episode. What's he talking about? I listening to this again. Is it a metaphor?
Disgruntled dangerlings.
The voice of the dangerlings.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice.
Good.
But now it's time to smash some shit up.
Now it's time for action. This has been the theme of the last few weeks of the show, has been kind of really deep conversations and then monsters walking right on in and being punched at exactly the moment we needed to blow off some steam.
Yeah.
That giant got the raw end of the stick, you know, just... Oh, I'm going to have to paddle the boat. Like a skeleton giant.
Do you know what I thought that? Was he swimming or was he like running on the bottom? Or like...
What's he look like again, Dan?
So he looks, he's about 10 feet tall. Well, you know...
They?
I don't want to gender a skeleton. Yeah, they...
You can gender a skeleton by looking at the pelvis and the hip bones. And the teeth
bones
and the size of the skull.
Gender.
Gender bones connect to the...
Gender.
Not the gender bone. That is very different.
There's a gender bone.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're talking about. I don't know if you've noticed that, dangerlings, but...
Tweet us, doctors.
Tweeter skeletons.
And that's all the description you're getting after that.
right.
He's 10 foot tall. He has a pair of horns coming out the top of his head.
I don't remember that from last time.
Well, you should have been paying less attention to his gender bone then.
It's so big.
A glaive on his back that he's drawing currently.
And how is that glaive attached to his...
Is attached with a metal ring, which is attached to his spine.
And that's attached to the femur. Barbone.
It's funny, isn't it? Because it's such a fantasy trope to have weapons on your back, but it's one of the least effective places to actually keep weapons.
Especially if they're like big at all. Like,
You're literally like... It's like having a curtain rail down your back.
Was it Aeon Flux that tried to justify it a little bit by having very, very small weapons in the back holsters? Were they guns or daggers or something like that? I'm pretty sure that was Aeon Flux.
I hated that film.
It was a really good. It was a really
It was
good.
an amazing
anime.
animated series. Yeah, I watched that as a kid on Liquid Television. If anyone remembers that.
Tweet us liquid.
Your TV
You're talking
was
about
made of
water.
liquid.
No. It was a sort
Was
of.
it just project it onto water?
When James was a
So
child.
you used to watch Puddle.
It was the best. No, it was. It
And
was
then
a very,
imagine stuff.
It was
We
a
called them the
late
talkies.
night sort of animated show in the late 80s, I believe. Me and my brother used to sit up and watch it, and had lots of sort of adult one-shot cartoons and random stuff. And Aeon Flux was on it.
Yeah.
Check it out. It was really weird.
It's very adult.
It was very adult.
It's quite
like
not
porn.
revolutionary, just very edgy in the political point that it was trying to make. I think Aeon Flux.
It was really weird. It was just really weird.
What time
The
was it
film
on?
didn't really get it. Oh God, I can't remember. But it was on like 11 o'clock on Channel 4 or
naughty.
something.
Naughty
Yeah,
boy.
11 o'clock.
Should have been in bed, James.
Aeon Flux, she was all about this weird spy, and it never explained the mission, and there'd be these bizarre missions, and then she'd always die at the end in
I'm
some
cutting
sort of
all of
pointless
this.
way.
Spoiler alert.
What? No, you can't cut that.
I'm not cutting anything.
Aeon Flux is a classic, mate. Cult classic.
There used to be a great, Japanese animated channel that ran like late at night after Bravo went off the air. If you remember that from Sky, like it used to run like old TV shows during the day, and then at night it would run stuff like Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star and cool stuff like that. And that is all the anime I've ever seen in my life. So when I'm at Comic Cons and things, if you're like, oh, you've seen anime, what do you want to talk about? I was like, the only one I've seen. Can we talk about Cowboy Bebop, please? Because I know that is the Mario of animes. That is the most generic anime that there is, but that is the one I know.
One Piece. That's
I would say Naruto's pretty generic, isn't it? One Piece is up there. One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. They're all of a Shonen Jump kind of ilk, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hey, big fan of Naruto before it got quite fillery.
What are your favourite animes? Tweet us.
Tweet us.
I like Dominion Tank Police, says the Dominion Tank walking across the
That's
boat
going
towards
back.
you.
Take police.
And we are going to jump straight back into our initiative. Can you defeat Boss Monster that came up Capcom style? Over
Well,
the
we're
side?
so prepped. We're so prepped.
You are very well prepped. Thanks to your very good perception, you are able to ready yourselves. However, the burning ship is now alongside your ship. And so things might get interesting. Velda Camblight, you are the first one to act in this new episode. So we have the boat is now alongside your boat. So you reckon if this giant was pushing it, it sort of let go of it just as it was coming alongside and then climbed on. So the skeletons are preparing to climb over onto your side, except for your nemesis, who is hiding somewhere behind a crate somewhere on that boat.
Right. What I would like to do
Yes.
is two things. So I would like to.
I'm going to let you do three things.
Well, I'm using the action point, so one of the things is going to take 2 points of action.
In that case, you can do two things.
I'm going to with this flaming sphere. I didn't see where he went, did I?
You can make a perception check to try and work it out.
Oh, it's good.
Mouse.
That is 25.
A 25. You've worked out he's double moved, and so he's now 40 feet. He's on the opposite side of the boat to the flaming sphere. He's 40 feet away.
In that case, am I close enough to the skeleton archers to roll it onto one of them?
Yes, you can.
I shall do that.
Go ahead. The skeleton they've been pummeled by you guys. He fails his reflex save. He doesn't crit fail it, but he fails it.
Then he takes 10 points of damage.
Okay, well, he does have some DR against fire, but not enough to save him from losing the 2 hit points he had remaining. He is engulfed by another line of fire streaks across the boat. You can see it's starting to lick up the mask now.
The mask.
The mask.
Another throwback.
Somebody stop it!
Mama mask.
Flame.
Call me Cuban beat.
So you kill both the mask.
Yay.
For Jim Carrey and one of the skeletons.
Then I look at the giant who's just climbed off the back of the boat, and I squint, and I cast Gust of Wind at him.
Oh,
Gusty wind.
Yes, a violent wind issues forth.
He gets a save against this, doesn't he?
Yes. Now, hang on a second. I'm just going to have a quick look at this.
Whilst James is checking, is it
Fortitude, I believe, if it was the same one that was against the...
It is a Fortitude save.
I was enjoying critically succeeding with my Drake against that just the other day when I listened back to that episode. Let's find out if the giant can do the same. He fails.
He fails.
It's not a crit fail, but he does fail.
Now this is the thing. So he's at a failure. He's knocked prone. Would that push him off the back of the boat?
It will not push him off the back of
Why?
the boat, but it does not, because it does knock him back.
Off the back of the boat. He's just climbed on the boat.
Did he climb on top?
Nice use of the Y, but no, he is. So
That's a
basically,
new Pathfinder 2 rule. I'm allowed to say that.
it just sweeps his. Oh, good. I look forward to that. It sweeps his legs out from underneath it, and it crashes to the ground. So it is prone.
Also,
But it
just
will push him back.
It makes the boat move up.
No, it wouldn't. It's a gust of wind that issues forth from my hand.
Yeah.
also physically, you know, when you're pushing sentient humanoids around, they've got like sacks of meat and muscle and clothes all around them. But a skeleton's just bony. Wouldn't the wind just go straight through it?
Very good point. He is immune.
He is not. He's wearing armour.
No, it's fine. He is knocked prone, but he is not knocked over the ship. It's because bull rush is a different thing. Like if it says it knocks him backwards, it will say it's a different mechanic.
I can do
so it doesn't
bull
knock
rush.
him over the side of the boat, but it does knock him onto the floor, which will mean he takes quite a
Prony, prony.
The gust. It's just a single blast, isn't it? It's not continuous.
It is. Yes, until the start of my next turn. So there is, for the entirety of this turn, there is a line of very strong wind that's going straight across the deck, knocking him prone.
Okay.
So be careful if you move.
All right.
Does the person making that sound want to admit who they are?
No.
Yes, I've farted him over.
Very good. Karagor, it is your go.
So, giants on the ship.
He's prone. He's also within the column of air, so you will be taking penalties to
if I
fire
start
arrows
shooting at
into
him.
that air,
Yeah,
into
okay.
that wind.
Which way? So we're going in a straight line. As the fiery pirate boat that's just come up alongside us, which is the clear side? Is that port or starboard?
The clear side is the right-hand side, which on a boat
starboard.
is port?
Starboard.
Starboard.
Tweeter's
boat.
Just as I mentioned, I don't believe it does affect arrows.
Interesting.
It is basically the creature is not prone. It was flying this episode. Larger, smaller creatures in the area must attempt a fortitude save. It just says anyone who moves into the area must attempt a fortitude save.
Okay.
But it doesn't say anything about arrows.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, in that case, Karagor looks at the giant and then his shoulder slump, and then Velda looks back at Karagor and does a little thumbs up, and Karagor's like, "Oh, okay," and shoots a holy arrow at that giant skeleton.
All right, go ahead.
Shoot that holy arrow at that skeleton. Wait, no, I want to hunt that prey.
All right.
Doesn't matter because hunt prey damage, the precision damage doesn't work against skeletons anyway because they haven't got any weak points or any vulnerabilities, so it doesn't matter. I'm just retracting that action. Just going to shoot normal.
This has been a fun journey through your subconscious.
The back and forth of a hunt prey guy.
That's how Scott Mines works. Oh. It's a total of 18.
A total of 18. 18 with it being prone will hit.
Welcome. Twang. It's a total of 9. Well, it's 5 damage and it's 4 holy radiant burning sphere damage.
The song's still being sung, right?
Is the song still being sung?
Is the song still being sung?
It will be.
No, that's got only last one round.
Okay, right. Sorry, I'm just checking.
That's okay. Thank you anyway.
Okay. So his DR absorbs all of the arrow, but the holy water gets through that.
And I think I don't get precision damage against skeletons, right? Hunter's edge. Do you know what? Let's move on, and I'm pretty sure that's true. If not, then
double check it. He is not. If it's precision damage, he's not immune to precision damage.
Sorry, I just need to add 2 to that total because of the propulsion damage.
All right.
That would be normal damage though, not holy damage.
That's fine. You break through that breaks through the DR.
And with my 2 actions that I have left,
yes,
I would like to ready my cutlass to attack the next thing that comes into my reach.
Okay. Yep, you can do that because quick draw is free action. So You are ready to go if something comes close to you. And it may well just do that because it is the skeletons go. The one skeleton who has survived the barrage of missiles and now has his scimitar in hand and his shield in hand, climbs over the railing and just climbs over next to Folton Battlestone, triggering Fulton's reaction.
Yay! Whoop.
Folton, anger, it's a gift.
24.
That is a hit. It's not quite a critical hit, but it is a hit.
The dice are stuck in my stupid thing. Hold on.
This is with your warhammer, isn't it?
Yep, so that is a 10 points
10
of damaggio.
points of damage.
Bludgeoning damage.
The skeleton lands on the deck, hisses, and then Fulton just hits it with an uppercut, and it sails back over onto the other boat and just lands in broken pieces over there.
Nice.
You have destroyed that skeleton. We will remove the skeletons from the initiative tracker and tumble them away. Shania, it's your go.
Right. Okay. Well, she's going to run over to the with Philippe. She's going to go, come on, Philippe.
So you need to activate Philippe if you want to move him. Remember, so it's one action to command Philippe, and then he gets 2 actions.
Okay.
So
well,
you could move over.
Yeah, I'm going to move over, and okay. Well, I'll activate him in a minute, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over, and obviously
to the giant, yeah.
Yeah, to the giant. It's the only one left, isn't it?
It is.
And I'm going to use my club on him with shillelagh that I already put on it.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to try and smash the heck out of him, man.
All right.
Let's see what happens. That's 16.
A 16 just hits him.
Yeah! Hurrah! Yeah, 15.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Is
With
worth.
my shillelagh club, Smash Town.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
You run over with your glowing club and smash it into the skeleton as he's attempting to stand up, taking off a huge chunk of bone.
Excellent. And then Philippe,
Yep.
which is already, who's got magic fang
does, yes, so he can
engaged,
move and he can attack.
Will leap at the creature and try and I don't know, bite the hell out of it.
All right,
Yes.
go for it.
A Philippe.
What? A Philippe. Oh, he's Philippe. Yes.
Philipping.
He's Philipping right at him, and craps.
That is
Crappy? Oh, crappy.
Oh, crappy.
Oh, pooey.
Oh,
Oh, that's fatty.
poop
Crappy.
and
DuckTales again, aren't we?
Yeah, we're back there.
his AC is currently 15, so I think he's unlikely to hit with a bite.
Well, hold the phone there for a second.
Don't
all
talk
right?
crappy.
All right. He got a plus 11 to his bite. Plus 11 or higher. On his bite.
He's got plus 10.
Plus 10 doesn't get through, so he runs over and bites, but it doesn't get through the armor of the skeleton.
Only
No
just.
good. Which means it is the skeletal champion's go.
I have an answer to the question, but it provides another question. So it's ineffective against things that have vital organs or weak points. Obviously, skeletons don't have vital organs, but they do have weak points.
It's true.
So what do you think? Does that damage count against a skeleton?
I think it probably does not. By the look of vital organs, that to me says it has to have a conventional anatomy. That's how it would normally be.
Has Bubba been left out of the round?
No. So the way we did it was when we ended last week's show, we ended it halfway through the initiative round. So Bubba had just gone Bubba, Folton, then the ship had moved alongside, and that's where we stopped it. And then we picked it up this week and gone Velda, Karagor, back to the top for Shania. Then it's the skeleton guy. Then it's you.
Tweet us, Colin.
I hope he does.
Love that guy.
Bloody love his tweets.
So the skeletal the skeletal
Thanks for clearing that up. Sorry.
Finally gets a chance to move, and he has only one thing on his mind. He makes one move action to get to the edge of the boat, another to cross over onto your boat and move up to Velda, and he takes an attack with his longsword.
I'm really sorry.
Yes.
It's because we're
still
doing a new
learning.
thing
What you got?
and we're still picking this up. I've just noticed that I have a thing called support with Philippe, which means that when Shania hits, so does Philippe, and I add a 1d8.
That is I believe that's the support action. I think you have to tell him
I have to
tell him to support you, and
Okay.
then he
Good to
will,
know.
and then
All right.
he will do that.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Dan?
Sorry.
Dan,
Interrupt.
yes.
Not meant to be, not meant to pour cold water on this chap, but
Yes.
didn't he make a full move action away from me?
He did, so he was 50 feet away from you, so he's having to use both of his move actions to move back to where you are.
And then climb over the ship.
He's going to make
isn't that-
he's going to make an athletics check to try and leap over the air, to get into combat with you.
Philippe.
18. He makes it. He leaps the barrier,
That'd be
sword
funny if he
in
just went
hand.
Does he come anywhere near me?
He does not. No,
that's convenient.
you're covering a different part of the ship.
Yeah.
You were spread out.
isn't it, Daniel?
So he's made a double
Yes.
move action
Dan
and a jump.
Thompson.
Yep,
Yeah.
that
How has
is-
he got any movement points left?
You can jump as part of your move. As part of a move, you can jump. A running jump. He is done.
Convenient.
And now he's flying through the air towards you.
the
Do you have
greatest of
anything else you would like to say to try and delay this dice roll? Do you want
Well.
to filibuster this damage?
I think now's a good time just to bring up. No, go on.
It's 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, he's hit me.
Okay, and he
Get rid of filibusters.
It doesn't do crazy damage, but then this is me rolling. Oh, it's not great. It's only he does 8 points of damage with his longsword. Some of it gets through your mage armor, slashes across your chest, but that's all he can do. Can't do any of his fun special stuff. So that's his go. Bubba Von Hoops, you asked, it is answered. It's your go.
I'm going to cast illusionary creature, right,
Ooh.
in front of the big dude.
Yep,
Something as big. So he's a giant, right? How tall?
he's 10 feet.
10 feet tall. All right, a 12-foot tall.
Oh,
just to make him a little bit nervous. All right, a 12-foot, very similar to him, so look like just a foe.
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So you
With a
make-
big sword, like him.
Yep, you make another skeleton with a big sword standing in front of him. Yep, that's fine. So it appears next to it. It can attack him, but it only does non-lethal damage. It only does mental damage.
Yeah. Do I get those attacks on this roll, or
It takes one action to activate it. So yes, you can. You've got one action.
because I've got
left.
one action left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. So you can command it now.
It does mental damage.
Yeah, it does mental damage.
Are you just like, it does mental damage? Or like, is it? It's a damage that affects
it's
its
because
brain.
it's damage that's only in your mind, because it's not actually there. But if it makes
Yeah.
you believe you've taken damage, it's non-lethal mental
Does a
damage.
skeleton have a brain?
We're about to find out. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Uses your spell attack modifier.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. 20.
A 20 will hit.
Nice.
So Gant stands up, draws. What kind of weapon has it got?
It's got a big sword, the old 9 ring.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, right. It's too soon. It's just got a big sword equal to the one that this
It draws a
skeleton's
big
got.
sword,
Yeah.
strikes down at the creature and hits it.
For 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Mental damage.
Mental damage. It does not have. It's immune to mental damage. It has no mind, I'm afraid.
Oh, is that right?
Just gonna say, if it doesn't have any vital organs but does have a brain, I'm gonna be miffed. Like,
That is not as crazy a thing as you think, because there are some undead that have. Some undead are not immune to mental damage.
like vampires and stuff.
Some
but skeletons,
things that have
like,
brains.
But what's
Some of
good
them
is
have-
he now thinks there's another thing there
thinks
to
there's
fight.
another
So
thing there, unless he realizes.
even though there's no
yeah.
brain, do you see what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, unless he realizes, or she realizes, or they realize.
All right, that's pretty good. That is your go. Folton Battlestone, it's your go.
help.
I'm going to run over to Velda
Oh.
and hit it with my
You
warhammer.
run over and you hit Velda
Velda.
with your warhammer.
I'll
Get you clear.
I hit the Champione.
All right, go for him.
That is a 23.
That hits.
That is a 11 points of Demageoi.
Demageoi.
Yeah, Demageoi.
Well, he has no resistance to Demageoi. And it's a blunt weapon, so he has no resistance against that either. You smash him with the hammer. His armor buckles and he crumples sideways, but just about stays standing.
I'm gonna hit him again.
All right, go for it.
I get.
You might get this, you know.
That's
Good roll.
it's a good roll. That is 31.
31.
With a on the second attack?
Yeah, you
Oh
get
wait,
-5.
yeah, no, it's actually a -4 because I've got.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wait, no. Which is the one that gives you -4? I think it's
Agile weapons.
It's
but
still
I
more
don't
than,
think a great axe is an agile or a
no,
warhammer.
yeah, you're right.
It's
Sorry.
not
it's still more than you hit with the last
So
roll.
yeah, so it is a -5. So that is
26.
19 plus 26. Yeah,
26,
thanks,
that's a hit.
James.
Roll your damage.
Cool. Whoop. It's not a crit though, right?
No, it's not. Not quite.
That's 5 points of
5 points of
damage.
damage is all he's got left.
Yeah.
Come running over to Velda, and in just 2 swift strikes, the slightly charred skeleton is down. It withdraws its sword from Velda's arm and just goes, worth it, and falls to the ground.
I've got your back.
Thank you, Folton.
Very nice.
Let's sort this giant out.
Folton Battlestone doing good. However, it is now the giant's go. The giant stands up using one of its actions and then looks around to assess what the threats are. And it decides that the greatest threats to it are Shania, who has been wailing on it, and the other giant. So Philippe is safe for this moment. The giant activates, goes for a broad swipe is the ability it's going to use. So the giant brings its glaive around in a long arc, swinging towards the two of you. So Shania against you. It's not great. It's only a 14.
Ain't gonna hit me, boy.
You duck. And against the, it barely matters. It's definitely a hit, and it does damage. So the glaive swings over Shania's head. It gets to make an attack at full attack bonus against 2 adjacent targets. It's like cleave basically. You don't have to kill. Shania, you duck underneath as and you can just hear the rush of air as it goes over you, just like the thing swoops over your head. Swoops into the other giant, straight through it, and the other giant winks out of existence because if it takes damage, it disappears. But it means it uses its go up on that, and that is all it can do in its go.
Thank God for that.
2
Cheers,
action
Bubba.
ability. That saves Philippe from possibly taking one of those hits. I can tell you, if that had hit, that is some tasty damage going on there.
Yeah.
So that is going to be Velda's go next. Velda, who is now not got a skeleton.
Right. I am going to. When I saw the flaming sphere on the, could I estimate that it did damage the champion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it damaged him. Okay. In that case, then I would like to wink the flaming sphere. I'm going to stop concentrating on the flaming sphere that's on the other boat. Oh shit! That other boat's right next to us, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right next to you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for fire, there's a lot of fire.
There's a
really
lot of
close
fire.
by.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do, just temporarily. I'm going to scratch Jin gently under the chin and smile and draw the magic force from it. Nope. Karagor, why are you making that terrible noise? Concentrate on the fight.
Poor
And
Jin.
then I'm going to
hold still.
Then I'm going to cast, if I can, sort of reach down and cast Gust of Wind again against the side of the boat that's flaming next to us to push it away.
Okay. You activate the laws of equal and opposite reactions. And Velda casts a gusting sphere and propels himself off the side of the boat.
That's not how it works.
Iron Man's first flight.
No, very sensible. So you recall the spell from Jin, and then you blast the other ship with it, which is good because the flames were just starting to lick at the edge of your own ship, and you pushed the boat away. With nothing controlling it, the boat moves some way off and floats away from you. So you've got it a little bit clear. The fire carries on raging on it. You put out quite a bit of the fire with the wind because it goes straight through.
Small non-magical fires.
Yes, they are non-magical.
They are non-magical.
However, not all of them are small now. No, some of them are getting quite big now.
Good. Let it burn. I think drawing
is 1.
Yeah,
casting
so
is 2.
that's fine.
So that's you done.
Let's be done.
Karagor, just the giant to go.
So I haven't really got anything that can do anything against him. Probably going to have to use that one and that one again, aren't I? Okay. Could I?
Go on.
How close is he to the edge of the boat?
I mean, he's standing right by the edge of the boat.
So could I use I've got a grappling arrow here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I Star Wars at his legs with a grappling arrow?
I will allow you to try it. How do you intend to loop it around it? You can hook it onto him. Mm-hmm. I'm curious about how you're going to do the the flying round and round and round to tie it up.
Oh, I see. I would have to do running myself. So if I shooting the arrow would be 1 action, then I'll use another action, 2 actions to run around and then yank him.
It would have
Did you
to
think
be.
you had a Luke Skywalker-esque arrow that would just go...
So you would have a couple of choices if you were to do that. I'm certainly going to allow you to try. You can fire the arrow to hook it on, and then in order to loop it around him, you will either have to run around the space behind him, which will bring you close to him, which is a risk you may or may not want to take, or swing on the rope around off the back of the ship and around and try and grab onto the other side, which would loop the rope around him and allow you to try and pull his legs together.
And if I off the side of the ship that I would have to go on to do that would be next to the flamey boat or next to the
no, the flamey boat is out of the way now. The flamey boat is clear.
Great. So if I jumped down on that side and then if I fell down there and pulled him, I'd just basically be pulling him down into the water with me.
That'd be probably the worst case scenario is the two of you end up in the water together. The other options are you end up in the water on your own, or you end up on the ship and he falls over the side, or possibly you end up on the side and then don't have the strength to push him over, and you're just sort of tied together in beautiful romance.
Never tell me the odds!
Make the ranged attack.
Seems a very dangerous plan.
23!
23, it definitely hits. You hook him with the arrow. Which way would you like to go? Would you like to try and swing over the edge, or would you like to try and run around him? One of them involves no swinging, no dice rolls, but you will come within range of him.
And I don't know that if he's got an opportunity attack, do I?
You do not know that.
Giant. It's probably not gonna. But could I tell which one is going to be more effective? Would I have to make a?
Either one will result in the desired effect.
Then I will take the one which involves not getting stabbed.
All right,
but potentially falling into the water.
So that is going to be an acrobatics check as Karagor hurls himself from the back of the ship.
So I've got a plan. Folton, if I die, remember anger is a gift. Buy Arco another dress. Oh!
Oh no!
15.
A 15. A 15. You swing around the side. You hit the back of the ship, and you lose grip on the rope, and you're just hanging off the back of the ship. Unfortunately, you have not managed to tangle it, but you do not fall in the water with that. You have not succeeded in. You had to let go of the rope to grab on the back of the ship, so you're left hanging off the back of the boat.
He's still got a rope.
He's still got a rope, still just attached to him, but it's now dangling off the back of the ship in the water.
I'm still alive! Still alive, but do you see what I was trying to do? We can talk about it, he doesn't understand. Do you see what I was trying to do with the rope and the legs? Okay, great, Danger Club, yeah!
Shania Rain.
Shania Rain is going to continue to wail on the skeleton.
All right, go ahead, make your
really
attack.
liking this club. It's good fun for her. It was good fun for her. Natural one. So
Natural one, that's a miss. 2 actions left.
Try again.
Try again.
15.
A 15 miss.
Ah!
You're swinging him twice, but you are unable to get through. 1 action left.
Okay. Well, I guess with the other action,
Get Philippe involved, or you can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is Karagor gonna need help as well? That's the other thing.
Oh, if you're worried about me, Toby, I'm just going to climb up. I'm going to give that rope a good old yank.
Okay, I was kind of worrying about you. You know,
Unless you want to give it a yank.
I mean, maybe sometime, but we're in the middle of a fight right now, so come on.
That's what I mean. Oh, you were being naughty.
Yeah.
Another time.
Another time. Okay. I'm just going to try another attack. And then Philippe can get involved, right?
Okay.
Yeah. How many do I not have to knock off this?
So -10.
Okay, right. It's not going to happen.
Okay, that's fine.
So Philippe.
You can't use Philippe's an action to activate. That's what I'm saying. For your final.
Oh,
if you want to
well
activate
then
Philippe.
I didn't. All right. No, Philippe. I need. Okay,
you want to
right.
activate
Sorry.
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 What did
I
you
want
roll
to
for
use
your
Philippe.
first attack with Philippe?
19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
Yes.
Roll
Right.
some monkey damage.
Okay, monkey damage. So this is what am I? I'm adding stuff here for Magic Fang. It's double damage. That's what it is. It's double damage.
Double damage.
Double damage. Okay, so 5.
So 5.
Ooh, and
5 plus 7, so
12.
Okay.
12 points of monkey bite damage.
12 points of monkey bite damage.
It's magical monkey bite damage.
It is, so it goes through his DR. So that's good. That's a very good round. He has another action.
What Philippe has?
Yes, he gets 2 actions when you activate him.
Sweet. Attack again, I guess.
You get pulled on the rope.
What?
You get to pull on the rope.
Oh, okay. I get to pull on the rope.
Okay.
Philippe, go help out our friend.
Philippe,
Go give him some yanking.
Philippe runs and grabs the rope. Grabs the rope and gives it a tug. Make a strength check for Philippe.
A strength check.
D20 plus his strength modifier.
Okay.
It's going to be opposed by the giant.
Oh dear. It's a natural one. So.
Philippe falls over the side of the boat and is now hanging next to Karagor.
I see that didn't work.
Oops, my daisies.
Bob von Hoops.
I'm going to go magic missile on this one.
All right, you launch a volley of magic missiles.
That's 4, 2, and 2. So 8 altogether.
8 altogether, very nice. All right, you hit it. You launch a volley of missiles which sort of land around it, hitting it. It sort of covers up as they come blasting in, but you're knocking bits of bone away from it. It's taking a hammering, but it is still standing. Fulton Battlestone.
How many sizes is it bigger than me?
So you are a medium creature.
Yeah.
It is a large creature, so it's 1 category larger.
Excellente. I'm going to use Titan Wrestler.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Tell us about Titan Wrestler.
You can attempt to disarm, grapple, shove, or trip creatures up to 2 sizes larger than you, or up to 3 sizes larger than you if you're legendary in athletics.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and shove it off the edge of the
So
boat.
you are making an athletics check against its athletics DC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, its athletics DC is pretty good, so you're gonna need to roll well on this.
Mate,
Do you get any bonuses?
No.
Okay, well, roll
Don't
good.
need bonuses when you've got pure rolling skill.
Roll good.
Folton Battlestone.
10!
Folton Battlestone. Folton Battlestone.
Pushed off the boat.
Folton Battlestone.
Wearing armour, he died.
10.
How many actions is that?
That is one.
It's 1 to make the
feet,
shove.
Yeah.
Okay, and 1 to move to it. So you run full pelt into it, just crash into its leg. It doesn't even slightly move.
Can I try
With
again?
one action. Yes, you can.
Well, I'm gonna. So there. That's more like it.
Oh.
Did you take a penalty to doing that?
It's a second. It is technically an attack, so you get a -5.
Oh, what?
Thank you, Scott. Scott's on my side this fight.
Just because it's applied to me so
20
many times, I'm making it fair.
A 20 just fails. You shove him, but he staggers backwards, but it does not go down.
Don't worry.
Fulton, did you try pulling the rope? The rope, Fulton, did you try? I can't see you because I'm on the side of the boat with a monkey. But did you try pulling the rope?
No.
Oh, I should try pulling the rope.
I'm trying to push him.
Pull the rope.
It's his go again. He's going to take broad. He's going to go for a broad sweep against Folton and Shania. Swings the glaive against Folton. That is going to be a 19.
Ain't enough.
And against Shania, it's going to be a 19 as well. No, wait, it's going to be 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Well, just so you know.
What did we get the +2 from earlier? Oh, cover.
It was a song.
Oh, yeah. So he hits you for 14 points of damage this time. Unfortunately, the as the glaive comes in, it ricochets off Fulton's armor and hits you, cutting you deep. Has one
Fulton, my arm. Ouchie.
Cut me real deep
action
just
left,
cut deep shit.
and it stoops down and it makes a horns attack against Fulton. Tries to gore you with its horns.
He's trying to give me the yawn.
It's -5 to this. Ooh, but he rolls pretty good. So that is going to be there's a 23.
Now, I have my armor class is 22, but I also have a buckler. Do you have to have it raised to use the buckler?
I believe you still are getting the passive bonus for it.
Then 23 is what my armor class is. So
Meets
yes.
beats.
Yeah.
So it gets through your. It gets through. So he hits you with that and deals. He deals 12 points of piercing damage. He gores you with the horns.
Jeez.
That's all he can do, though.
Clang, smacks Shania, bends down, pins Fulton with his horns.
And it's Velda's go.
Velda, pull the rope. Pull the rope, Velda.
I mean, no, because that is a strength check, and it means getting in range of
No,
his
pull the
massive thing.
rope.
Now, am I out of range of his massive glaive?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then Velda looks over at Bubba Von Hoops, says, "That's nice technique," and then launches 3 magic missiles of his own.
Excellent.
So we got 4, 2, and 3.
For a total of 9 points of damage. The creature smashes Fulton and Shania, stands up, gets hit with a magic missile, staggers, gets hit with another one, gets hit with a third, and eventually just goes down under the volley of missiles. Crashes to the deck, sending the whole boat shaking and shuddering on it. Captain Gumbo pops his head out of a barrel and goes,
Hooray! You saved my boat again.
Karagor says to Philippe, "They pulled the rope, Philippe. They pulled the rope."
Should somebody get Karagor? I think he's drowning.
Yeah,
pull him
Shania
up.
You
runs
pull-
over and
I'm
So you pull Karagor up over the side.
I'm quite, yeah,
and
definitely.
Philippe.
Definitely.
Just leave
Philippe
First
there.
of all,
You're spotting
Shania
these
grabs
traps now.
Philippe.
Mate, that was pretty Larry, wasn't it? Like,
It was good technique.
I like that. Yeah, we high five.
Can I have one of the horns?
You, I mean,
Hey.
yes, you may. You,
Good. Someone else put the other one.
large horn.
I want to know what the blooming hell I was doing here, trying to chase us and that. What do you reckon?
Well,
take both of them
the Gumbo was saying that we're not too far from, where the Whispering Tyrant first came out. So there tends to be a palpable veil of necromancy around here.
We'll say,
we-
don't reckon it was. Do you
Undead,
reckon it was
you
just a
know?
random attack?
I think so.
Should we dump the bones
pretty
over
well
the
foreshadowed.
over
Can I-
the side
Can I
just
just
in
keep
case?
the skull for a bit?
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
get
is there
rid of
anything?
his stuff.
Is there anything that we can use, Dan, or take, or?
So searching through them, you find that one of them has a key on them, like a sort of rusted key. Look at them; they've got sort of sailors' uniforms. You reckon that they were Gumbo having a look at them reckons.
I think maybe those were Mathuni privateers. Went bad. Maybe this what happens to the boats that go missing. Not a big guy. He's something else.
So,
Yeah.
but you find a key on one of them, an old rusted key, which you look out, which you think may open something on their ship, which is comforting as you watch their ship kind of collapse in half and sink below the waves as the fire consumes it.
Does anyone want this key?
Is anyone good at swimming?
Karagor, do you want to? Do you think you might be able to decipher what kind of beast this was before it died? Before it became this big guy.
I'll have a go. I bet it was a giant. But I'll have a look anyway.
Okay.
Actually, no, giants don't have horns.
Nah, it's got
That's
some
what I was
horns in it.
thinking.
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to identify that,
Go
please.
ahead and make a nature check.
Nature boy. 13.
13, some kind of giant, but beyond that, and how it got the
Can't he
horn.
use his like monster knowledge thing? I thought he's got a monster knowledge
Can you?
thing.
That's a good point. Can you use a hunt monster not in combat?
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that a law? It's one of your laws.
You get a bonus for doing that.
Bonus.
A bonus. It's good that joke came in because I don't know.
Don't believe it gives you a bonus to the roll. I think it just lets you make it quickly in combat to recall knowledge.
Okay, cool.
So yes, you know it's some kind of giant. You don't know what kind, and you don't know how it got the horns on it.
Okay, alright, whatever.
It's hard to tell.
But probably not. Don't keep the bodies of any bits of them.
Yeah,
Nah.
definitely.
just
We should get rid of all this
Still within the
bad
reach of the
juju,
Whispering
man.
Tyrant, so definitely not. Do that.
Well, I mean, I was doing on a horn.
Velda, just toss it over the side, mate.
Just get rid of it, mate.
Toss your horn, Velda.
What? I throw it at Gumbo.
I could kill him.
Not in a, yeah, no.
None of you know how to sail the boat. That's the last. You all
Shania.
drift off into the mist.
Can you turn into an otter again and go down and see if you can use that key?
You can turn into an otter.
I'm not aware which. No. Giant skeleton came out of the water. I'm not sending Shania otter form down there into the hands of more potentially giant skeletons that could be just waiting down at the bottom of the lake.
But what's in the box?
Doesn't matter.
But what's in the
Doesn't
Where's
matter.
the box? Where's the box?
I
on
think
the
it was
other
on their
boat
ship.
that's burning over there, ages away.
Oh, mate, but what's in the box?
What's
It's
in
on
the
fire.
box?
Yeah, it's
Come
on
on,
fire.
what's in the
No,
box?
yeah,
What's in the
what's
box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Is it within grappling arrow range, the boat?
I mean, we're not on speedboats.
No,
It's
I
not
mean,
sort of.
you can move your boat closer to it. Because there was nothing stopping it, so it just kept drifting away until the fire consumed it, and now it's collapsed and you can just see the mast sticking up out of the water, which is still burning.
But it's not very deep.
It's not that deep.
So we could
Has to be about
we could
10.
go over there, see if we can see the box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you turn into a mermaid?
These are all new powers to me. I'm not quite sure
Could
what
you
I can
turn
turn
into
into.
a
I could
river
turn into
shark?
like a shark or something. So it's
No, look, you're not swimming through these waters, which, as we've established, are not only necromantic, but teeming with actual danger. We're not sending. If anything, we'll go over on the boat, so we're not exposed to the horrible waters underneath, and then have a look down into the burned, wrecked ship. And then open a box, which is it's going to be like several copper pieces and one bit of scroll that could have been useful in the other edition, but it's not now.
Dan, is there any chance that that Bubba could cast, I don't know if this is possible, could cast True Strike and see what the outcome would be? Or is
So-
that not going to work?
No, so True Strike is what you cast on someone who's about to make an attack.
Just
It
in
gives them
combat,
a bonus
yeah?
to their attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Telling the future.
There is a spell called Augury which can do that, or at least there was in first edition.
All right.
I think there might still be.
I just thought I'd ask because I don't know, because it says in the notes it's like looking into the future a bit.
Yeah, you effectively kind of kept taking a glimpse, but it's only for a battle. It doesn't
Sure,
tell
okay.
you,
I mean, what I could do, I could put light onto our anchor and we could drop that down there and just have a look.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
The boat's
as
not
well,
very
like-
deep. The boat's not very deep. The water's not very deep.
Yeah, I'm really not comfortable staying around here for long, so whatever you want to do, I think we should do it
Yeah, we'll
fast.
just grab the box and bugger off.
Right, let's do it fast then.
What's in the box?
It's in the box.
So
All right,
we
so
sail
you-
over to it then.
You bring the boat alongside the wreck of the other ship.
Probably a stupid idea, but
You put a light on the anchor and you drop it into the water and drop it down, and you can see the ruined hull of the ship at the bottom. There is not an obvious. It's not The Witcher. There is not sort of an obvious glowing crate you can click on. So you, but yeah, you don't see any obvious signs of a box by just kind of looking. You reckon you're gonna have to get down there and have a poke around in the hold if you want to have a proper look.
This probably ain't worth it, actually.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go. It looks cold in there.
I mean, now we're here.
I mean,
Oh, you changed your tune.
What's in the
I
box?
literally
no,
did.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Catch
So,
neutral.
because the anchor's fairly light, isn't it? Out of character. Like it's not like a massive ship's anchor. It's like
it's
a sort
anchor
of-
light.
It's like a. Hey. I mean, that's the thing. Because what we could do is like if Shania wants to swim in there, and all we got to do is hook the anchor onto the box, and then we could just pull it up.
Okay, if it gives us a go, yeah? Okay,
Okay.
so what kind of animal
Alright.
should I be? I guess otter is the best one, right? They've got opposable thumbs.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
have.
it's quite small. Have you ever seen an otter move an anchor?
Also,
or a grappling hook
to pick up the
box?
pick up this
If
box.
it's
I mean, how
surrounded
big
by-
is the box?
Well, I mean, it might be have a lot of like bits of wood on top of it, and you know,
Otter's
got
pretty strong.
Can you be a big otter?
A
dire otter.
Maybe.
What about a sea lion? They're big.
They've got
Sea lion
hands.
has got no hands. What's the
Yeah,
fuck
use
with
your
that?
mouth. Use your
What?
mouth.
What?
Use your mouth.
Use my mouth. It's disgusting.
What about
as
a
fuck.
hippo?
You use your fucking mouth.
What
You
about a
fuck.
hippo? They got big mouths, haven't they?
Like,
Again, I don't think it's got like otter. Maybe is a thing.
It's like 10 or 11 foot down. I'm going to go down with you. All right.
Hippo.
They'll get them to tie a rope around my belt and they can lower me in. And if I
okay.
yank on it, they can pull me up just to make sure I'm down there with you. And then I've got opposable thumbs.
Okay, what? So I can just be a tiny fish then.
I mean,
I've got an idea. No, it's combining both. So if you want to be an otter, you go and have a quick look round the boat, find the box, then you can come back up, and then with Karagor, show him where the box is. He can swim down, straight away hook it on, and we'll pull it up.
my worry, Velda, that I was sort of trying to convey was that if Shania goes down there and then gets immediately eaten by an undead barracuda.
Well, I think you'll probably
What's funny about that, Shania? Tell me what's funny about in all the things we've seen. What's funny about an undead barracuda?
It's just the funniest. I love the idea of the undead barracuda. It's such a long fish. You imagine how many bones it would have, and it would look like a spring in the water. And oh, in fact, this is funny to me. I'm going to do it. Let's go. She turns into an otter and dives in.
Barracuda.
Shit, Karagor
right.
ties rope round his belt.
No, hold on, Karagor, because she's a lot faster in the water. She'll find that box in no time.
So, those of you who have remained on the boat,
Get eaten in no
can I
time.
get perception checks, please?
Oh, mate.
Oh no!
Don't worry, Drummond. We will come to you in just a moment.
Yeah.
When you're being eaten.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
What we got, Karagor?
27.
27.
27.
27.
12.
12 for Bubba.
25.
25. Okay, good to know. Shania, you swim down into the water and begin swimming around the wreck. And the whole thing is there's charred bits of wood everywhere. Like this boat was relatively old when it was taken, and obviously no maintenance has been done on it since they don't need to live on it and they don't need the sails or anything like that. It's fallen into disrepair before you wrecked it with fire. Go ahead and give me a perception check to search through the wreckage to try and find what you're looking for.
14.
A 14. You search through the wreckage, but you find no sign of anything. Do you want to spend some time searching a little longer?
I guess that's.
All right, then
point.
we're going to go back up to the top. Can I get another perception check from everyone on the surface, please?
Get it on the 27.
Not so good.
Nope, not
11.
at all.
An 11,
14.
14,
24.
24,
18.
and 18 for Ross. Okay, you feel a sort of chill wind is beginning to pick up.
We need to hurry up,
You
I
don't
think.
see anything just yet.
What's-
Let's have one more. Let's have another perception
It's
check
quiet.
for.
Too quiet.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, no good. Shania does not find anything.
We need
It's
to get
been
out
down
of
there
here.
too long.
Yes, let's get out of here.
All right.
Oh, but we need
message-
you.
Swim
You
back
leave
up to the
Shania
shore.
behind.
No. I message Shania. Shania, it's getting cold and windy up here. I think there's something coming. Come back up.
Yeah.
She swims back up.
I didn't know you could speak otter. It's amazing.
You swing back up, and the others haul you up. You haul you back up onto the deck. And Captain Gumbo very gratefully steers the boat away from the wreck, leaving whatever was in that box behind. And you sail away as quickly as you can away from the wreck. After about another hour, you all just stay awake now, even though it's getting on for night time. You see no other signs of anything. Every now and then you hear a sort of movement in the water behind that makes you think maybe something's coming up behind you, but you don't see any sign of anything in the mist. And finally, after about an hour, twinkling lights begin to appear on the horizon as you approach the city of Tamaran.
Just very quickly,
Yes.
sorry. While we're doing this, does anyone need any healing?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got some healing stuff.
Go ahead, roll up.
So while it's
While I'm describing, roll up some healing, and at the end you can
Yep.
tell people what they get back.
Cool. Great.
Ready for when the kraken that's living in the thing attacks you. No. So
No, you're worse.
Tamaran. Tamaran is mostly built of wood. There are a few stone buildings. There's a few key things you notice about it. It's a coastal city. It has no city walls, so it has no kind of outer defences. Beyond its borders, you can see there's quite a lot of forest. Nirmathas is quite forested town. Quite a lot of the city is built out across the water, so it's built out on wooden jetties, and there's a lot of buildings connected with bridges and walkways over the water. And then there's another part of the city which is more heavily built up. It seems to have some stone structures and stuff, which is built in the centre. There are a few large buildings. It is not as big as Kermaga, and not as big as... Well, it's hard to say how big Yandahof is, really, because you only ever saw it from the inside. But it is a decent-sized city. Captain Gumbo can tell you it is the capital of Nirmathas. So it is a fairly important city, and it is a city, as you approach it, you can see that has seen signs of war. There are buildings that have been repaired, especially some of the stone buildings further in bear the scars of many various battles. Captain Gumbo guides the Rusty Bottom into the harbour and pulls up at one of the jetties, visibly relieved to finally be at shore.
That was closer than I like to be. Seems Lake Cathain is not too safe these days.
Good thing you hired guards.
Yeah, I hired the very best guards.
You did. I wouldn't recommend going back that way, though.
No, maybe I stay here for a little while. After all, I am going to be rich from selling all of my ore.
Well, do you know what, Captain Gumbo? Have you ever considered waiting to sell your ore? Because if the lake's very dangerous, you could probably get a better price.
Wait until the people are desperate and then sell them the things they need.
Karagor looks back at Velda.
I mean, not desperate.
You are so wise, Valda.
Well, all right, yes, I'll take it.
Gumbo will sit upon his goods until people are desperate.
He literally sits on the oar.
I mean, not desperate. Just when the price is a little better than making a gold piece profit. You've gone through a lot of danger to bring this here.
It's been quite an ordeal, but have learned a lot. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Captain, for being my friend.
Hey, Captain.
Captain. I will be here for some time, so if you need help or need somewhere to go, you let me know. I'm always happy to have you 5 guys and Monkey, who is sort of guy. Has earned guy status.
Nice to meet you, Gumbo.
It's been a pleasure, Captain.
Been a pleasure.
Good luck, all of you, on your travels. I hope we meet again.
Thank you, Captain.
I like doing this voice.
Captain, just before you go, it's been an honour. Could you pay us?
Oh, yeah.
Nice try.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You are
plenty
wise.
of goblins in Belton, mate. I know you can.
He nods and counts out your pay for you.
How much to be a range again?
20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces. That was an old money, so that's only 2 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
He went to the Bureau de Change as well, so you get 2 gold each for your troubles. And he even gives 1 gold piece to Philippe.
Ooh, does Philippe eat it?
Now,
Philippe chokes on it.
so you used like before. I was only going to get the boat into where it was going, so I was just going to hang around wherever it was going. So I don't know.
All right, well, goodbye, Barbara. It's been nice knowing you. No, I'm joking. Why don't you stick around?
Can I stick around with you lot? I feel like I've been through a lot already, and it feels like maybe there's some sort of bond going on between the 5 of us.
I was most enjoying your poetry. I would not want it to go away, you know?
I liked your song.
Thank
What about
you.
the bones?
I'd like you to stay and help. Probably later on, if you could help me find out about my brother, that'd be great.
I'd really like to help you out, actually. That would be really good.
Thank you, Bubba.
That's
round,
all right,
round,
mate.
stick around, you'll stick around, yeah, you'll stick around.
I'm like a fish. I knew you lot sang.
You make your way into, you leave the Rusty Bottom and Captain Gumbo behind, make your way down onto the docks and head into the very first tavern that you find, which is a homely looking place called the Gar's Last Meal. Looking forwards to having some hot food and a bit of rest and beginning your investigation into the masks of the living god, which kicks off properly next week. That's where we leave it for tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
What was in the box? DMQs.
Tweeters, what was in the box?